Alright guys, this is a quick little video snippet I made of my little game room that I have. I just got a new arrival this afternoon, and that is in the form of the Sideshow Collectibles Wolf full-scale bio mask from the movie, I guess you could call it. I knew it was going to be like a full-size, like 1-to-1 replica from the movie, but this thing is huge. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, I was like, oh crap, this thing is so badass. And then, next to it is the Hot Toys Wolf Predator figure from the movie, and that's his mask that he wears in the movie. So the figure is awesome. The prop replica here is awesome as well, and hopefully before the end of the summer, the 1/1 bust from Sideshow Collectibles will be here, so I can have my whole shelf set up. Over here is my little sci-fi collectible display cabinet. Right now, the most dominant figures I have in there are the Predators, because they're badass. In the top shelf, I have the Ancient Predator from the first Alien vs. Predator movie. He's probably one of my favorite ones, just because he's armed to the teeth with all kinds of blades coming out of every angle. Next to him is the Predator 2 Elder, which is seen briefly at the end of the movie. He's pretty cool. I need to eventually, when I finish moving, fix him up, because I kind of set up his gear wrong. So it's not 100% accurate, but I don't really care because I'm too lazy to fix it right now. One shelf down is the Pred Alien from Alien vs. Predator Requiem. This thing is huge. It's awesome. It's fully detailed. The mouth opens, but I don't really want to move it around too much. I just want this awesome pose that kind of gives you the scale of how badass this thing is. One more shelf down is another recent addition I've got to my collection, and that is the Sideshow Palpatine 2-pack. It's got Darth Sidious in the background there that we see towards the end of the movie, like after he's made his full transformation and reveal. And then up front is Palpatine in the outfit that he wore in the awesome fight scene where he just destroys some of the Jedi Masters and the battle with Mace Windu. I really like these figures. They're really well done. I just wish that that the expression on the face of the Palpatine here on the right was just a little bit more, just a little bit better. But I can't complain because he's badass. 100 times better than what we had before, which was the Hasbro, which is right there. I got him just kind of chilling there on a shelf, hanging off, and he kind of has like a child molester kind of grin on his face. I don't know if you could see that, but that's him. See, moving around the room, kind of working with limited light here. I kind of like this room dark. Over here I have the Hard Hero Daredevil statue that I purchased about 2 months ago, and I know I don't really have that many comic book inspired collectibles, but I bought this one because I've always liked Daredevil. And this statue is really different from a lot of the other ones because it's a different pose than what you're usually used to seeing, than the traditional, where they're just kind of standing there like ready to fight. This one has Daredevil doing what he does best, his little badass ninja acrobatics. Over there in the corner by my hard drives is the Predator 2 Predator, which was the first Hot Toys figure I purchased and assembled, and he's pretty cool. I liked him a lot. He was the first headache I had to deal with these figures because they kind of take a good couple hours to assemble. But I like him. He's got a nice kind of size to him, like he works out every chance he gets, when he's not killing people. Let's see, here's my desk. As you can see, I drink the Mountain Dew. That's why I stay up 22 hours out of the day. There's my little MacBook, which serves as a media center. You see my 2 hard drives. That's where I have my movies, music, TV shows, adult cinematography. There's my keyboard, my mouse, my 19-inch screen for when I'm, not watching movies on my TV. I kind of play on the internet there. Over here is another nice little shelf I have here that I purchased at Walmart for $20. It's not bad, it does its job. Up here on the top shelf, you probably can't see them because the room is too dark. I have the Hot Toys Batman Begins figure and the Medicom Darth Maul. The Darth Maul figure is just awesomeness. I can't complain. Everything about him I like. The pose, the detail, the sculpt. He just looks like Darth Maul. Batman figure is awesome too, but due to my procrastination, I bought him right before he was re-released for the new upcoming movie, The Dark Knight. So I'll probably get rid of him when the new ones arrive. And then speaking of The Dark Knight, there's my Joker poster right there. Why so serious? I can't wait for the new Hot Toys Joker figure to come, hopefully next month. And my closet. Like I said, this is my temporary setup until I move. So I have my TV and everything in the closet here. It's my Samsung 50-inch TV. I'm watching Hellboy Blu-ray right now, which I just purchased. I have my Nintendo Wii to the left, my Onkyo home theater receiver right there, my Sega Dreamcast, hell yeah, Dreamcast, PlayStation 3 in there, Xbox 360 with the HD drive. It's well ventilated. I know it's not the best idea to put all that stuff in there because it generates a lot of heat, but I have a fan in the corner there that just blows on them whenever I'm using stuff. And then up in the top shelf here in the closet, I have all my 12-inch figures, from the Hot Toys Predators to the Sideshow, Star Wars, whatever else you can think of. I have some Medicom figures. You can see the Ghost Rider and the Wolverine box right there. I also, in the top corner, I have them in the hiding in shame, are the 12-inch Hasbro Star Wars figures, because they kind of suck big time. And then there's my Guitar Hero 3 guitar for when I want to rock. I just kind of jam out. And then, once again, that's my little room. Woo! Let me know what you guys think.